Ever wondered how that delectable piece of chocolate in your hand comes to be? It's not just a sweet treat that magically appears in your grocery store. Well, before we hop in, welcome to MKO Studio channel, and I'd really appreciate if you hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Well, without wasting much time, let's hop on a time machine and travel back to where it all begins in a wild, exotic place far, far away. Our epic journey commences with the humble cocoa bean, a prized offering of the Theobroma cacao tree, primarily hidden in the lush tropical regions of Central and South America. These beans are treasures locked in large pods, each pod acting as a treasure chest harboring about 30 to 40 beans. The extraction isn't merely a simple pluck and pick affair, it's a labor of love and effort that involves delicately cutting down the pods without causing harm to the tree. Once these beans are harvested, they are freed from their pod prisons and left to ferment. This stage is a pivotal plot twist in the chocolate-making saga, as fermentation brings out the beans' intricate and nuanced flavors. It's much like how grapes are metamorphosed into wine through fermentation. Once fermented, the cocoa beans have only taken their first step in their grand journey towards transforming into a piece of delicious chocolate. From the farm, our cocoa beans embark on a journey to a factory. But this isn't just any factory, this is a magical transformation station where humble beans metamorphose into pure deliciousness. The genesis of this enchanting journey is akin to a beauty routine. Each cocoa bean, carrying a unique potential for flavor, tumbles into a cleaning machine. Like an esthetician, the machine carefully sifts the beans, eliminating any stray leaves, stones, or other undesired harvest. The beans, now purified, are prepared for the next step of their spa-like experience: roasting. This meticulous roasting session is an art in itself, a ballet of time and temperature, a process that coaxes the rich, complex notes hidden within the humble cocoa bean. As the beans bask in gentle heat, they darken, their aroma intensifies, their flavor deepens, and they begin to resemble the chocolate we cherish. Post-roasting, the beans are treated to a process known as cracking and winnowing, like exfoliating treatment, shedding their thin, brittle shells. What remains are the precious cocoa nibs, the heart and soul of the cocoa bean. Like concentrated serums, these nibs all the flavor and potential of the final product. These nibs are then led to a grinder, where they're transformed into something truly magical: cocoa liquor. This isn't an alcoholic drink, but a thick, viscous liquid, the pure essence of chocolate. The nibs capitulate under the grinder's pressure, releasing their oils and forming this rich, chocolatey elixir. From a humble bean to a liquid treasure, it's a journey of transformation that's both captivating and delicious. Cocoa liquor, the essence of chocolate, forms the foundation for all the chocolate wonders we revel in, the silkiest milk chocolate to the most robust dark varieties. Every chocolate adventure begins here. Cocoa liquor is the base from which all chocolate products bloom. It's the start of a sweet journey that continues to enchant our senses and satiate our taste buds. Now, armed with our cocoa liquor, we are all set to jump into the chocolate-making process. It's like a cooking show, but oh, so much better. We're about to navigate through the intricacies of this art, which requires meticulousness, patience, and a deep-rooted obsession for flawlessness. We start off with the cocoa liquor, a rich, fragrant paste that lays the foundation for our chocolate. However, it's not exactly chocolate just yet. To transform this bitter paste into the sweet delight we all adore, we'll need a couple of special ingredients: cocoa butter and sugar. Cocoa butter, drawn from the same cacao beans that yielded our liquor, brings a luxurious, velvety texture to the blend. It's the secret ingredient that makes chocolate melt so lusciously on your tongue. Sugar, in contrast, offers a sweet counterpoint to the unsweet cocoa, rounding off the taste of the chocolate. Once blend these ingredients with the cocoa liquor, voila, you get what's referred to as chocolate mass. However, the journey doesn't end here. This is where the real artistry kicks in. The chocolate mass then undergoes a process known as conching. Borrowing its name from the seashell-like shape of the original machines used, conching entails heating and grinding the chocolate mass for a number of hours, sometimes even for days on end. This intensive process polishes the chocolate, smoothing out the rough particles and further maturing the flavors. It's what gifts chocolate its silky, smooth texture. The concluding steps in this process are tempering and molding. Tempering involves carefully heating and cooling the chocolate to exact temperatures. This imparts the chocolate its glossy finish and characteristic snap. After tempering, the chocolate is emptied into molds and left to cool and solidify. This is when it assumes the familiar form of a chocolate bar, set to be enveloped and savored. And voila, from bean to bar. That's how the magic of chocolate making unfolds. But of course, the real joy of chocolate is in the tasting. It's like a symphony in your mouth. Savoring chocolate is an art, letting it melt slowly on your tongue to reveal nuanced flavors and textures. Embrace the richness of dark chocolate, the smoothness of milk chocolate, or the thrill of raw cacao. Each variety is a unique symphony of taste. Your personal chocolate journey awaits, a journey filled with discovery and delight. So next time you enjoy a piece of chocolate, remember that it's been on to get to you. And maybe, just maybe, you'll appreciate that little piece of heaven a bit more.